Morning! I realized I didn't film an intro, so we're just gonna jump straight into today. My hamstrings have been really tight since the day I did deadlifts. Like really tight. Like I can't stretch my leg without feeling the tightness. So I'm doing some stretching right now. And it hurts. I don't know what came over me that day, but I was super productive. The moment I woke up at 4:30, I'm like, okay, let's get some work done. So here are some shots of me being very focused at work. Okay, forget what I said about starting my day early. It's 6 a.m. now. I've already had breakfast. I did some work, like my full-time job, and I edited a little bit of my long-form video. And now I'm exhausted. It's 6 a.m. and I'm exhausted already. I think it's been 1.5 hours since I woke up. I'm gonna take a 1-hour nap, so I'll wake up at 7 and then go for PT. My PT is at 8 a.m. You know when people ask about secret talents, I actually do have one, but it's a bit embarrassing. I don't know why I'm sharing this with you guys, but it's the ability to pick things up with my toes. Yeah, I don't even know why I'm sharing this, but yeah, that's all. Bye! My PT gym is about 7 minutes away, but for some reason, ever since I moved to this new accommodations, the Grab bikes are not as readily available as they used to be. Vroom vroom! He's here! Anyway, recently, the popos have been dishing out fines like crazies, and all my Grab bike riders have been making me put on helmets. I still have not gotten the hang of how to take it off, and sometimes the helmets are so big I feel them flying out of my head. Okay, it's PT time. This is my trainer, Nat. He is the most patient person ever. The gym that I'm going to is a PT only gym, so it's not open to public, so it's relatively empty and the only people there are the ones doing PT. I've not done PT in a really long time because it's always so expensive, but because I stopped doing Muay Thai for a bit, I had some spare cash to splurge on PT classes, and also because I feel like my Muay Thai performance is a bit stagnant, especially like strength wise. I feel like no matter how hard I try, I just can't seem to get better, not in terms of technique, but how hard I can go. So yeah, I thought PT would help with a little bit of that. Okay, please don't laugh at me, okay? I know I'm very uncoordinated, but I'm trying my best. Thailand can be a little bit crazy sometimes, so every time I wait outside my gym, I hear like really loud bird noises, but I just can't locate the birds. So one day, I walked a little bit further down and I saw a house with 3 peacocks. Why are there 3 peacocks in a house? I have no idea, but welcome to Thailand. This is chocolate peanut butter flavored protein bar. 20 grams of protein. When I first moved to Thailand, I actually bought a really tiny pouch, as you can see here, full of makeup because I don't ever put on makeup when I'm home in Singapore. And when I moved to Thailand, it became like a norm for me to put on makeup. I think I've talked about this before, but being in Thailand makes me want to dress up and look pretty. I think it has to do with how I feel inside. When I feel good, I naturally want to look good as well. I don't know if that makes any sense. รถติดมากๆค่ะ
ติดตรงนี้นิดเดียวปกติที่ทำงานอยู่ที่ไหน
ที่ Ladprao ค่ะ
ที่Ladprao
ใช่ค่ะ
Okay, thank you. Okay,
Goodness, that was so nerve-wracking. I tried to speak in Thai to my Grab driver and I really struggled so much. ฉันไม่รู้อยากกินอะไร so done see what there is. So the basement floor is like the food court with all the small stores, but it's mainly like street foodish and ice cream, desserts and whatnot, which is not gonna fill me up. So let's go upstairs.
Okay, I take back my words. The restaurants didn't call out to me, so I did end up getting street food. I saw this chive dumpling thing. I've seen it online a lot of times before, and it's like a deep fried version of the Chinese chive dumplings, and I really wanted to try it. I got the small portion, but the small portion is huge.
I got myself chives pancakes, but like the deep fried ones. I'm gonna find a seed. Oh, I found a seed.
Frankly speaking, it was a little bit oily and quite heavy, so do get it to share. I don't think it's a good portion for just one person.
Okay, so at the far end of Emsphere on the M floor, there's this place called Etc. where they carry like all these local brands, like different local brands, and then you have what do you call that? Like fitting room for like the same fitting room for all, so you can try different brands under like one roof. We've got male and female stuff.
And of course, in Emsphere, there's also Gentlewoman and Frank, which are quite popular stores in Siam. Frankly speaking, I didn't buy anything because I go to Emsphere really very often, and so everything I've seen before, whatever I need to buy, I've already bought it. So we are heading to M Quartier instead. Don't you think it's really impressive how aesthetic Bangkok malls are, especially during the festive period when they have decor up? Wow, it's super pretty.
So I had nothing to get from Emsphere because I've been there like 5 times already. Then I came to M Quartier and then I went to Elo. So I wanted to get some active wear, but I didn't see anything I fancy. So we are at Lulu. I know Singapore also got Lulu, but we are at Lulu and we're gonna go in and see what there is. So I went into Lulu for like 5 seconds and I didn't see anything I liked, so I didn't even film anything. Then there was this like market here, but I don't know, just not my cup of tea as well. I did see a bracelet I liked, but big mark. So we're gonna head to Lofteyes at Thonglo.
And we are here! I realized that my voiceovers get more and more unhinged as the video progresses, but anyway, we're at Lofteyes, which is a multi-label brand carrying a lot of local designer brands and I believe international brands as well. They have one store at Siam and one store at Thonglo, but I feel like the Thonglo one is a bit bigger, has more variety and is a bit more spacious. Yeah. It's in this very secluded building in Thonglo, but I feel like everything is in a secluded building in Thonglo and Ekamai. The prices are okay. I wouldn't say they are super steep, but if you're looking for a bargain, then this is not the place to be. Shoes are around like 100 USD plus minus, and clothes really depends. It ranges from maybe like 50 to 200.
Managed to get something. There's a third floor which is mostly men's stuff and accessories, so I'm just gonna go and take a look.
Okay, there was nothing much, so I went to Marché at Thonglo.
Actually feels like a maze here. I don't know where everything is, but there's this Korean barbecue restaurant behind, and I'm so tempted to have Korean barbecue, but I'm alone. Do you wanna come eat with me? The pains of being alone. I love being alone, but that means I can't eat things like KBBQ.
It's time for early dinner. I went to Asok because there's this restaurant called Makan, and Makan basically means eat in Bahasa Melayu, and they sell Malaysian food. And I was really craving for nasi lemak, but when I got there, I realized that nasi lemak is only served on Fridays and Saturdays, so I had to get something else. I got myself char kway teow, and even though it looks like a mix between pad thai and pad see ew, it tastes nothing like it. Okay, since I'm in a Malaysian restaurant, let me clarify a few things for you guys, okay? Number one, Malaysia is not Singapore, Singapore is not Malaysia, Singapore is not in Malaysia, Malaysia is not in Singapore. Secondly, Malaysia is not Brunei, Brunei is not Malaysia, Malaysia is not in Brunei, and Brunei is not in Malaysia. Thirdly, I do think that Malaysian food is superior to Bruneian food and Singaporean food, but it really ultimately depends on your palate. I feel like I grew up with Malaysian food because the city that I stayed in Brunei was super close to Sarawak, and there was a lot of Sarawakian food influence. So I grew up eating Malaysian food and I love it. Okay, it's time to go. And guys, look at my face. I look so proud of myself. And do you know why I look so proud of myself? Because this route that the Grab bike is on is the exact route that I took when I first started taking Grab bikes. And I was so scared for my life in the past. And hey, look who got a lot braver.
I'm at CentralWorld now, and I actually have an agenda. I'm gonna get a huge luggage. I need activewear and denim skirt and denim shorts as well. Where do I begin? Zara.
I love seeing things on sale, but I don't know if it's just the quality of the clothes or people are just really rough at the sale section. There's always like buttons falling off, threads coming off, or like stains on the clothes. After Zara, I went to Gentlewoman, and usually you won't see me at Gentlewoman because the things are a bit girly and a bit young, and I'm neither girly nor young. But I was thinking, why not just give it a shot, right? You never know. Maybe you'll end up buying something, but no, I did not. And then I went to Comma End, which is similar to Lofteyes and etc. It's a multi-label store that carries a lot of local and international brands. I think the things in Comma End are a bit more quirky than those in Lofteyes. So, I mean, if you like something unique and different, bright, loud, then I think you should definitely go to Comma End.
But it's a little bit too much for me. I'm not that adventurous with my clothing. Okay, second last stop of the day is Slip to Sleep, my favorite sleepwear brand. I bought one pair of these a few weeks back and I loved it so much I had to come back for more. Now we're at our last stop of the day, and that is Luggage Shop. I wasn't expecting CentralWorld to have affordable luggages, but I think at the top floor there are so many luggage stores and there are some really affordable ones. Of course, quality is not really gonna be the best if you get the cheaper ones, but it's good enough for me.
I've got my luggage. We're heading home now. I didn't get my activewear. Neither did I get my skirt. But I got my luggage. So I can bring my painting back.
I am back home. My Grab had to stop at the side of the road because that's where I booked it. I took a BTS instead of the Grab directly home because the Grab from CentralWorld is crazy. So I carried this all the way to Hayek, and then I took a Grab from Hayek, and I carried this whole thing into like the seat with me because I couldn't go to the boot and put it in because he was just stopping at the side of the road. But yes, we made it, and today I'm very happy because I confidently said a few words in Thai to like my Grab driver, to the store owner, like the store person and all, while shopping today. And yeah, I could hold like a little bit of a conversation, which I've always been so afraid to do so. Of course, there were certain things that they asked that I couldn't really understand, so I just like but I will try to re-watch the videos and like try to figure out what they were saying, so the next time around if someone says that to me, I kind of get what it means. I actually have 20 minutes worth of footage of me just talking about my life in Bangkok, how much I will miss it and how much I think I've grown and learned in my time here. But you guys already know that. And while today is my last day in Bangkok, I will definitely be back soon, whether it is for a short trip or whether I'll be staying here for a longer period. I really don't know what's next for me, but yeah, you guys will be seeing more of Singapore content. I hope that interests you guys. But yeah, I'm so thankful for all of your support, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and see you guys in the next one. Bye! เจอกันทุกคน